So just a little bit about myself. My name is Rike. My hometown is Rockwall, Texas. I attend Stephen F. Austin. Some of my hobbies include hunting and golfing and just being in the outdoors, and I played 1 year of college baseball. A little bit of project information. I was assigned to the IKEA in Rockwall. This is a 109,226 square foot ground up turnkey small format store along with the extension of Justin Road. The building itself sits on 18 acres. IKEA Property Incorporation is the ownership group. The groundbreaking was in March of 2025, and the grand opening is slated for early 2026 and is obviously being built by us, MYCON General Contractors. Now for an introduction of our project team. So for our project manager, you have Jesse Borhog. For our on-site superintendent, you have the big man, Aaron Wall. For our project engineer, you have Blake Mursky. For our on-site field engineer, you have Max Johnson. And of course, myself, the intern, Zach Rike. So here's a clip of some of our precast panels being stood. There's 146 of these panels on our job. It's a 10-inch sandwich design. So this is 3 inches of concrete, 3 inches of foam insulation, and then another 4 inches of concrete. A little bit more information about this. So some of the panels weighed between 15 and our heaviest being 50,000 pounds. Our crane, this was pretty cool. Whenever it was loaded with the heaviest panel, weighed almost 340,000 pounds, which I thought was really interesting to see that out on the job and see how they maneuver that around the job site. It's one of the challenges of that. The next thing I want to talk about is our geopiers. So for this process, you have an excavator with an auger attachment that'll drill down, and then a skid steer will be brought in. It'll bring in a flex-based material, it'll dump it into the hole, and then the other excavator with the compactor attachment will hammer this down, and it'll create that pier. For this job specifically, there's 327 piers total, and they range from interior piers as well as all over the grade beam and out onto our loading dock area as well. The last thing I wanted to include was this 2 a.m. pour of our fire lane, just because it was the last aspect of our vertical checklist that we needed to complete. So this was a 2 a.m. pour of 503 yards of concrete done by Redden Concrete. This was crucial. We experienced some weather delays and we got it done right on time, and it allowed us to facilitate more progress on this project, so that was very important.